And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Black 20. 6. Stay with your man. Alert, alert. Whip. Black.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they finally do get it, but not before he reaches the 27.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Mostert. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
66.
This is Mostert. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and
to throw here, Roethlisberger. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Intercepted by the
no
Raiders.
doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line.
He's brought down
a gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
25, check 25, check 25. Undercrunch. Sponge.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Chubb on the carry.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24 line.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
It's caught on the right side.
Pass.
Williams.
Complete to
2 catches
Tyrell
now
Williams.
in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
First down.
That's a play that'll likely be
Vegas.
forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Joker, 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 Joker. Back.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
60 Eagle. 34's a Mike. He's coming. Check him.
Hill. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Down it's Hill, sliding out of the pocket. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Kill, kill, kill.
A run for Nick Chubb. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He was
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
19 Tiger, 79 Bronco.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hill rolling to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown,
Hill's
Raiders.
pass complete to Tyrell Williams. Touchdown.
There to
Las
make
Vegas.
the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover,
Raiders
touchdown,
14.
and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. From the 29, Roethlisberger. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Tarvarius Moore. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
3rd down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Raiders 14. Jets nothing.
Like 80.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Check now. Alert, 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 alert.
Out, out.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
Nick Chubb on the carry.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Let's get it.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 40, 30, the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown,
Nick
Raiders.
Chubb, 83 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
I'm coming. 36. Jam him. 70 Timberwolf. Trap 60. Check smash. Motion out of the backfield.
Here's Hill now after the interception. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Chubb. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
Nick Chubb on the carry.
It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with 3rd and long.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Throwing on 3rd down, Hill. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun to give to Henderson. The corner, Perry Nickerson, had the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 18-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. And there's a quick throw caught by Andrews.
That's good.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. They'll run here with Henderson. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
Stopped short of the goal
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Now Roethlisberger. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now Chubb. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
On the carry.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check 24, check 24.
From the gun, here's Hill. On the run, he'll let this go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. KJ Hamler, 57 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum, but not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Mike 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Matt Prater lining
and we'll
up
see if that pick six
after.
looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself,
Raiders
why do they
35,
alter it so much?
Jets
Because
7.
after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Taken from about the 12. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
set to kick off.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better.
Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
Hatch it. 50. Mike 6. Mike 6. All day. Check. Lucky.
They snap it at one. Now it's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Bronco 80. 56 is the mic.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tackle made there by Travon Howard.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Hey, I'm coming after you. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Cougar 19. Mike's 56.
Crunch time, defense.
Mike 56, Mike 56. 70 Lions.
What about it? And bring it. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Too little, Cupcake.
They'll try the air now with Hill. He'll find Williams on the slant. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37.
A gain of 15.
A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Check 26.
A shotgun snap for Hill. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
It's a gain of
10 more there and another first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Hey, they scared. They scared. Mike 5-5.
Hill going to keep it on the option. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. He's got daylight. He's at the 40, 20. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there, and it's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Jets.
So hold the phone here, Charles. I've kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Extra point through the Snowflakes, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Watch the edge.
Check 13. Check 13.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. Fights him off, and down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
First down, Raiders.
Now Hill. He'll buy some time right. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10. Down at the 33.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Watch twist. Watch twist.
A quick throw there out to Williams. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Tyrell Williams. It's a gain of 5. brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll fake
At
the handoff.
28-yard
Now
line.
Hill. They'll roll him out right. He'll wind up with positive
Hill
yardage.
on the
It's a
keeper.
gain of 3, but
Tackled
now
at
it's
the
3rd down.
25-yard
They
line.
brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to
pickup.
get to him, but
And it's
instead,
3rd
he
down.
flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Motion, watch 10, watch 10.
They run. Chubb.
Check hot route.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
2 yards
Someone's
on
been
the
having a
play.
good game so far, and
And
you
the
know
Las
something? A lot of it's been
Vegas
power
first down.
running. They decided
Here
to
we
turn
go.
him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever.
Right at the
2nd
line
and
of
10.
scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Jets' 22-yard line.
2nd and 10.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Raiders 35, Jets 14.
18 Cardinal.
Watch the run. Check 99. Check
70 Timberwolf. Mustang 19.
42's the mic. Big stop, D. Big stop.
Out of the gun, Hill. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
A give. This is Chubb. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And the 13-year man puts it through.
Is good.
And that will extend the lead out to 24.
Raiders 38.
So it's 3
Jets
more points, and that
14.
widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said.
Prater
And now it's all
set to
about
kick
ball
off.
control, isn't it?
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little
Jets
pass
take
there.
over
Call it
1st
the
and
26.
10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown. It got his man complete.
Marquise Brown.
A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Mike 6. Mike 6. Monday. You. 50. Check. Crunch.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 42 yards.
Jets.
And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. Now Roethlisberger will head to the line as his guys will go for 2.
Snickers, got spin. SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS. Shift! Watch the shift!
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Deuce, 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 deuce.
They're going to try and run. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16.
Jets 22. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
At the 27-yard line.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Slam, slam.
From the 27, Hill. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 33. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Mostert. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. He pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Alert, alert.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And I guess that's where you turn on 4th and goal to your muscle back there. Hand him the football. He does the dirty work.
I think you're asking a lot of your defense there, right? Having to make the stand, have to prepare for just about any type of play to be called, and then here comes the power right at you. On that play, the big man got into the end zone.
Big play coming now for the Jets as they'll set up to go for 2.
Check, 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 check.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
It's a run with Mostert. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
Score, Raiders 38, Jets 30. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
42's the mark. It's going to be a long day, offense. Hey, switch gears. Check 31. Slam.
Operating from the gun. Hill escaping the pressure right. And he completes it to Westbrook. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a first down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Whip.
They run it again with Chubb. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
The Raiders on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be out right at the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
These 2. Corner.
Now Roethlisberger. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 more yards there and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Mike 6. 22, 44.
Hey, watch the ball. Hey, check Mike. Mike 6. He runs. Mike 6. Mike.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
28 more yards.
That's good for 28 yards.
Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Mike 6. Come to my world. We want it.
77.
Hey, check Mike 6.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. And two big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Here's Mostert, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Roethlisberger to throw.
At the 7-yard line.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
44, Mike, 44.
Middle. Coming. Double bump. These two.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down.
My game. Watch the run.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
7-yard line.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Double up. He's coming, double up. Switch.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. A run for Nick Chubb. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Handoff comes to Chubb. Tough running, but not a lot to show for it. They stop him shy of the 25. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
A give running right is Chubb. And now look at him go. The 30, 10.
Today's final score, Raiders
Well,
38.
one side moves on,
Jets,
and then, of course,
30.
there's the other side, and now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, one game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.